The secret to quiet wealth. Imagine slipping a modest $10,000 into a strategy so subtle your friends don't even notice, and years later, that quiet move has turned you into a millionaire. While countless people chase get-rich, quick schemes, or roll the dice with risky investments, the truly wealthy operate differently. Their approach? Simple, timeless, and almost invisible to outsiders. They let their money multiply in silence. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 10 game-changing assets, the kind that grow your wealth methodically and discreetly. You don't need an Ivy League degree or a Wall Street connection. These steps are practical, accessible, and proven to work even if you're starting from zero. Warren Buffett, the legend himself, once admitted that many of his richest friends aren't loud or flashy. They quietly follow these exact strategies. And now, you'll know their secrets too. Every asset on this list is a crucial piece of a bigger puzzle. But don't tune out early. The final asset is the one that binds everything together. Miss it and the whole plan falls apart. So, stick with me. Let's lay the first brick in your financial fortress, the kind that grows your wealth while you're busy living life. Asset number 10. Index funds and ETFs, the silent wealth engine. Picture this. While most people frantically jump from stock to stock, hoping to guess the next big winner, a select group quietly builds their fortunes behind the scenes. They don't waste energy chasing hype or riding emotional roller coasters. Instead, they rely on two words: diversification and consistency. That's the magic behind index funds and ETFs, the ultimate secret weapon for silent investors. Think of index funds and ETFs like the financial world's version of a set-it-and-forget-it machine. Instead of putting all your hopes on one stock, you own tiny pieces of hundreds of giants, companies like Apple, Amazon, and Google, all bundled into a single, easy-to-buy package. It's as if you ordered the entire chef's tasting menu, knowing every dish is a winner. Here's the wild part. If you dropped $10,000 into the S&P 500 2 decades ago and simply walked away, today you'd be looking at over $46,000 without a single complicated move. But let's dream a bit bigger. If you'd steadily invested $1,000 a month over those same 20 years, your balance would now be a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. No tricks, no guesswork, just steady progress, quietly compounding in the background. Platforms like Vanguard, Fidelity, and even easy-to-use apps like Robinhood let you get started with just a few bucks. The key is to choose broad market funds like SPY or VOO and automate your contributions. Don't stress if your starting amount is small. What matters most is showing up every month, no matter what. While the rest of the world chases miracles, you'll be quietly building a legacy efficiently, discreetly, and on your own terms. And if you think that's powerful, wait till you see how to tap into real estate wealth without ever picking up a paintbrush or chasing down a tenant. Asset number 9. REITs, real estate riches without the headaches. Let's be real, owning rental property sounds glamorous until you're the one fixing leaky faucets at midnight or chasing down late rent. But what if you could tap into the profits of real estate with none of the hassles? Enter REITs, or Real Estate Investment Trusts, a secret weapon of the quiet wealthy. REITs let you own a slice of huge income-generating properties. Think malls, high-tech hospitals, gleaming office towers without ever signing a lease or getting your hands dirty. Buying into a REIT is as easy as buying a stock. With just $100, you can start earning a cut of the rent from buildings you may never even set foot in. Here's the kicker. By law, most REITs must pay out at least 90% of their profits directly to investors. That means you get regular passive income, month after month, while the folks actually owning and running properties sweat the details. No late-night calls, no repair bills, just pure, steady cash flow. Want to get started? Trusted platforms like Vanguard, Schwab, or Fundrise make investing simple. Some REITs focus on commercial properties, others on healthcare, retail, or even residential. Do a bit of homework. Diversifying across sectors helps boost your returns and minimize risk. Imagine this. While your neighbors stress over broken pipes or nightmare tenants, you're calmly collecting income, never having visited a single property. And the best part? No one needs to know you're even in the real estate game. But if you think passive property income is smart, just wait. The next asset is about building a vault, one that stood the test of centuries. Asset number 8, precious metals, your timeless safety net. Now, let's talk about something old school yet still unbeatable for protecting your wealth. When markets crash, when banks wobble, and when headlines scream crisis, there's one asset the truly savvy turn to: precious metals. We're talking gold, silver, and platinum, the time-tested anchors of real value. Why? Because while digital currencies and bank accounts come and go, a gold coin or silver bar in your hand is real, tangible, and outside the reach of governments or tech glitches. Gold has kept its shine for centuries, surviving wars, recessions, and runaway inflation. Just look at the numbers. An ounce of gold that sold for about $400 in the 1982nd fetches over $2,000 today, no matter what's happening on Wall Street. And you don't need to be a Rockefeller to get started. With just a couple $100, you can begin your own stash of coins or small bars. Not into safes and storage? No problem. Gold tracking ETFs like Spider Gold Shares let you invest in the value of gold through your favorite brokerage app. No heavy lifting required. If you do want the real thing, buy from reputable dealers like JM Bullion or Kitco, and use a solid home safe or a professional storage service for peace of mind. Here's what matters most. With even a little in precious metals, part of your wealth is shielded from chaos. It's an insurance policy. No one can revoke a secret reserve that's always ready if you need it, and invisible to everyone else. And if you think a hidden vault is powerful, just wait until you see how you can create wealth from thin air, using nothing but your own creativity. Asset number 7, intellectual property making money while you sleep. Let's shift gears. What if you could earn cash, not just once, but for years off something you created one time? That's the magic of intellectual property. It's the secret stream of income most people never see coming because it works quietly, behind the scenes, turning your creativity into a lasting asset. Think about it. A book, a catchy song, a unique online course, even a clever invention or phrase. These are more than just cool projects. They can be cash machines that pay you over and over, no matter what you're doing or where you are. Remember the famous line, "Let's get ready to rumble." Michael Buffer came up with it, and he's collected millions in royalties just from those 5 words. But here's the best part. You don't need to be a celebrity. Anyone can play this game. Maybe you write an ebook about a hobby, personal finance, home cooking, guitar chords, you name it. Put it on Amazon Kindle, and every sale drops money straight into your account. Sell just 1,000 copies at $10 each? That's $10,000, and your book keeps earning long after you've moved on. It works for digital courses, guides, templates, photos, even cool how-to videos. Protect your work by registering copyrights or patents. Then let platforms like Gumroad, Etsy, or Udemy put your creation in front of a global audience. Suddenly, you've built a silent income stream that keeps flowing even while you sleep. So ask yourself, what do you know, love, or do well? Package that knowledge, protect it, then let it work for you, invisibly, for years to come. And if you think that's impressive, just wait until you discover how the next asset transforms hidden passion into real, tangible wealth. Asset number 6, collectibles turning treasures into profit. Now, here's an investment play that's as personal as it is profitable collectibles. Imagine making money from the things you love. Vintage watches, classic comic books, rare sneakers, fine wines, or even art from up-and-coming creators. It sounds like a hobby, but for some, it's a goldmine hiding in plain sight. Take vintage watches, for example. Someone who snagged a Rolex Submariner in the 1962nd for just a few $1,000s could sell it today for over $100,000. Or look at special bottles of wine, like the legendary Chateau Lafite Rothschild. Some have soared in value, attracting collectors around the world. Even comic books and baseball cards once traded on playgrounds have quietly made millionaires. But you don't have to start big. With a little research and a few bucks, you can begin building a collection in any category that fascinates you. Love comics? Study which issues and editions are hot. Got an eye for art? Explore works by emerging artists on sites like Masterworks. Into watches? Learn which brands hold their value, Rolex and Patek Philippe, to name just two. The secret isn't just in picking the right item, it's in patience and passion. The collectibles market rewards those who care enough to learn, wait, and spot true value. Because beyond being a smart investment, these treasures bring joy, meaning, and stories you'll share for life. Picture this. You own something rare and beautiful. It grows in value every year, and it never stops being fun. And while everyone else is chasing trends, you're quietly turning your passion into profit. Ready to see how technology can take this concept to the next level? The next asset is a digital revolution, and it's changing the wealth game for good. Asset number 5. Cryptocurrencies, the digital vault of the new era. Let's talk about the hottest and most misunderstood way to build wealth in modern times. Cryptocurrencies. Maybe you've heard the stories. A regular person drops $100 on Bitcoin back when it was worth less than a cup of coffee, and suddenly, they're a millionaire. While those wild early days are mostly behind us, crypto is still one of the most revolutionary tools for growing your money, quietly and securely. What sets crypto apart? For one, you're not tied to any single country, bank, or government. Your assets live in a digital wallet, protected by the ironclad security of blockchain technology. It's like owning a safe deposit box that only you can access. No middleman, no paperwork, no banker breathing down your neck. And you don't need to go all in to play. Platforms like Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken let you get started with as little as $10. Begin with proven coins like Bitcoin or Ethereum, then branch out to promising projects like Solana or Polygon when you're ready. Want something more stable? Stablecoins, like USDC, can offer predictable, low-risk returns, perfect for those who like a steady hand. You can even earn passive income by staking your crypto, locking up coins to help run the network and getting rewarded in return. It's a high-tech version of earning interest, only without the slow grind of a traditional savings account. Worried about security? Wallets like Trust Wallet or Ledger Nano make it easy to keep your digital fortune safe and sound. Once you've set up, your crypto wealth can grow on autopilot, quietly building up while you go about your life. So picture this. While the world argues over banks and inflation, you're sitting on a digital vault, secure, decentralized, and full of potential. And if you think that's futuristic, just wait until you see how the next asset lets you own a business that practically runs itself. Asset number 4. Quiet businesses building a cash machine that runs itself. Now, imagine getting paid every single month even while you're out with family, on vacation, or just sleeping in. That's the reality for people who own businesses designed to run quietly in the background. You don't need to be the next Steve Jobs. You don't even have to be the face of your company. In fact, some of the wealthiest people you'll never hear about are quietly earning from businesses that need barely any attention at all. Think vending machines, laundromats, or those tiny coffee kiosks at your local strip mall. Simple operations that fill a basic need with minimal fuss. Or go digital, online stores using dropshipping, where products are shipped directly from suppliers so you never have to handle inventory. Subscription boxes, self-serve car washes, even rental equipment. These are set it and forget it business models. They're cash machines, humming along in the background while you focus on what matters most to you. Worried you're not an entrepreneur? Here's the secret. You can buy a business that's already up and running. Sites like Flippa for online businesses or BizBuySell for brick and mortar let you shop for opportunities just like you'd browse used cars. Take over, automate what you can, and let a manager or software handle the daily grind. The real magic? Once your business is running smoothly, you can scale, adding more locations or launching new products, or just let it run, quietly paying you month after month. While most folks are stuck chasing raises, you've built a money-making machine that works for you, not the other way around. And that's just the beginning. Next, I'll show you how to invest in something that's not only lucrative, but uniquely yours, a way to turn your skills and knowledge into endless opportunity. Asset number 3. Education and skills, the investment no one can take away. Here's a truth the wealthy know by heart. The single greatest investment you'll ever make isn't in stocks, real estate, or gold. It's in yourself. Unlike any asset you can buy, the knowledge and skills you build stay with you forever. They can't be stolen, lost in a market crash, or taxed away. Think about it. Every new skill like negotiating a deal, mastering digital marketing, or even picking up basic coding opens new doors. It can mean a bigger paycheck, a better job, or even the power to launch your own business. Warren Buffett, a man who's made billions, is obsessed with lifelong learning. He knows the more you learn, the more you earn, and the more flexible and free you become. And here's the best part. You don't need to go into debt or enroll in expensive colleges. Today, you've got the world's greatest library in your pocket. Podcasts, YouTube channels, free online courses. There's never been a cheaper, faster, or easier time to learn something new. For less than $20, a book like The Psychology of Money can totally transform your mindset about wealth. For a couple $100, a course on Coursera could land you a promotion or inspire your next side hustle. But here's the secret sauce. Don't just collect knowledge. Use it. Practice new skills. Apply what you learn, even if it's just in small ways. And don't go it alone. Network with others who are also leveling up. That's how you multiply your opportunities and turn learning into actual, lasting wealth. So, imagine yourself 5 years from now, smarter, more skilled, and in total control of your future. Every investment you make in yourself today puts you one step closer to the freedom and success you deserve. Up next, we'll uncover an asset that's invisible to most, but can unlock the kind of opportunities that change your life. Asset number 2, your network. The invisible door to opportunity. Now, let's talk about something you won't find on any balance sheet, but it's made more millionaires than any stock or property ever could. Your network. Think about it. Some of the best opportunities in life are never advertised to the public. They're whispered about behind closed doors, shared between friends, colleagues, and mentors. The right connection can change your financial life in a heartbeat. But building a great network isn't about knowing thousands of people. It's about knowing the right people and being the kind of person others want to help. Imagine getting invited to invest in a private deal that pays double-digit returns, or having a mentor point you toward a life-changing job before anyone else even hears about it. That's the quiet power of networking. So, how do you get started? It's simpler than you think. Join groups online or in your community focused on your interests, your industry, or your financial goals. Go to meetups, comment on forums, show up at workshops. The magic isn't in asking for favors, but in offering value. Maybe you share an idea, a helpful contact, or a solution to someone's problem. Over time, small gestures build trust and open doors you never knew existed. And don't forget to nurture those connections. Even a quick check-in, "Hey, how's it going?" can keep you top of mind. Remember, networking compounds. One great connection leads to another, and before long, opportunities start landing in your lap when you least expect them. So picture yourself at the heart of a thriving, supportive network, a group of people ready to share advice, deals, and insider knowledge. It's the invisible asset that can transform not just your wealth, but your entire life. Now, it's time for the final and most crucial asset. This last one is what holds every other strategy together, and without it, none of the others really matter. Asset number 1. Consistency and discipline, the secret glue of every millionaire. We've arrived at the heart of it all, the one thing that ties every wealth-building strategy together: consistency and discipline. Forget the myth of overnight riches. The people who quietly become millionaires aren't the ones chasing the hottest trend or jumping from one idea to the next. They're the ones who pick a plan, stick with it, and show up day after day, month after month, year after year. Think of consistency as the fuel in your financial engine. You don't need to be perfect or make giant leaps forward. All you need is to keep going, even if it's just a small step at a time. Whether you're investing $100 a month into index funds, learning a new skill after work, or networking with one new person each week, what matters most is that you never stop. Discipline is what keeps you on track when distractions and temptations pop up. It's what stops you from blowing your budget, abandoning a promising investment, or giving up when the results take time. It's the quiet determination that, over the years, makes you unstoppable. Let's make it real. Imagine if you invested $500 every month for 20 years, no huge windfalls, just steady action. Even with a modest 8% annual return, you'd end up with over $300,000. That's not luck or magic. That's the compound effect of small, consistent choices. The bottom line? Silent millionaires aren't born, they're built, one habit at a time. They know that true financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about stacking up wins, day after day, until one day you look back and realize your quiet efforts have created a life of freedom and security. So, which of these powerful assets will you start building today? Drop a comment below. I read every single one and love hearing about your journey. Remember, the road to wealth is open to anyone, and your first step can start right now. Now you know the blueprint, the 10 silent assets that have quietly built fortunes for some of the world's most successful people. The real question is, which one will you start with? Remember, you don't need a windfall or a fancy degree. All you need is the willingness to take that first step and then keep going. If you got value from this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more real-world wealth strategies, and share this with someone you care about. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which asset feels the most doable? Which one are you already working on, or which will you try first? Drop your answers in the comments below. I'm here, cheering you on and always reading what you share. Remember, building real wealth isn't about flashy wins or big risks. It's about small, steady moves, the kind anyone can make, starting today. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep your wealth journey silent but unstoppable.